Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Cubic Life with Andrea. I am new to the YouTube world here and I'll be making content on homemaking, lifestyle, travel, adventure, health, fitness, a bit of everything. So if that sounds interesting to you, please hit the subscribe button and join our growing family here on YouTube. So in today's video, we're going to do an apartment update. If you've seen my previous videos, you know that we recently moved in like 3 months ago now, and we were missing a few key pieces, but we finally got them. So I decided to come on here and show you guys our new space. So without further ado, let me show you guys. So first up, the star of the show. Let me turn the camera around. So first up, we have the star of the show, this 3-piece sectional. It's like a light gray color and forms this U shape, which I love. When we purchased it, I thought it would have been too big for the space based on the dimensions, but I think it fits perfectly and doesn't overwhelm the space at all. The design is very contemporary and cozy, which gives it a modern yet very homey vibe. Set actually came with 3 pillows, like 1, 2, 3. Like, are they serious for this huge couch? The last sectional I bought, it was smaller than this, and I got 7 pillows. So they cannot be serious. But what can I say? You win some, you lose some. We had these 2 white ones from before, so we just added them. I also added this throw blanket here. I had a gray one, but I decided to use the blue one just for a little contrast. I'm not on the design track yet, so this will do. Right now we just, working with the basics. I do love this couch. It has improved the quality of our lives so much. We come here and we chill, we chat, we watch movies, and I read here. It has just literally transform the whole space and just make it like 100% more homey. So I really love that. Sometimes it's really good to go without something so that you can really see the value in it. So I'm really thankful for this new couch set. I do wish the legs were taller so the robot vacuum could simply slide underneath, but that's minor, first world problems. By the way, talking about first world problems, they delivered the couch, right? And they wanted to leave it by the door, and I was like, can you all bring it in? And they were like, that's an extra $150 to move it from the door to inside, not to set it up or anything, just to put it inside of the house. I was like, no thank you. No thank you. So Stuart and I took up the challenge. It was a challenge. It was a whole struggle. And then the nicest thing happened. The nicest thing that just renewed my faith in humanity. I'm exaggerating, but it was really nice. Our neighbor, who we have never ever met, lives right over there. He came out, like he heard us kind of like struggling. He came out and he offered to help us. That was so nice. So nice. I really need to make him some cookies for being such a sweetheart. But that happened and we got it inside. I don't think we would have gotten it inside without him, to be honest, because that wall there, no, I'm pointing the wrong way, there. It was just really hard to bring it in through that. That's the front door, and there's a wall right opposite it. So getting the couch through there was a whole fiasco. So that happened. But yeah, we finally have a couch. And we're living our best life. We mounted this painting here, which really goes well with the tone of this room, like the grays in the painting. It really goes well. So I love that there. And then these sides I have grown here. I put it there to get some sunlight and it has just been flourishing. Those 2 just started hanging over, never mind that. But they were little stubs like there, And then we went on our trip. We came back and they had a blossom, okay, like full grown blossom. I was so surprised, so surprised. So they're definitely low maintenance. I just cut some off when I need it and it regrows all on its own. So I'm not buying chive ever again. This is my chive supply for life. We do change the water like every other day now that they're all in one big jug. They were separated out before. I actually want to plant it in soil because I think it would have more nutrients and flavor and it will probably grow stronger. So you see, I feel like these are kind of flimsy, like I don't know, I feel they're kind of flimsy, so I want to transplant them to soil. I was thinking about putting it in the palm trees pot over there. What do y'all think? Anyways, that's it for this chive project going on here. And well, this remained the same. And then over here, if you remember, this console was over right in this corner right here. So we moved it over here, and I think these things here were on top of this shelf and some of these things here were on this shelf. Never mind that shelf. Look how much better it looks without it. I really need to do something with that. I don't really want baskets down there. I don't think that's the solution. The solution is actually to have, well, maybe to use this as a kind of decor or like books or whatever. But I don't want that down there. I need to move it. I need to find somewhere to put it. It's all our tech stuff down there. So just ignore it for now. I'm still working on that. But the other stuff looks pretty well. And we bought a new TV. So I left it up to Stuart to buy a TV because I'm not much of a TV person, and this is the TV that he bought. I honestly didn't expect it to be such a big TV, but I really should have known better. My husband loves sports, so the bigger the better. So if Stuart ever tells you he is banned from making purchases, you know why. But I do love it. He did hook us up. He hooked us up right up. Okay, so this is where we sit and watch TV. Yep. And then here we have our plant. As you know, our Majesty palm tree that we bought recently as well. She wasn't doing too well last time you saw her. I don't know if she's doing any better, to be honest. But we did carry her to the plant doctor and they replanted her in this bigger pot, which is also very pretty. And we got it for $17. So if you remember, my budget was $30. So we came in way under budget, which always appreciated. I did cut off like the brown part because they said the dead part, which is the brown part, will not revive on its, well, it won't ever revive. So you need to cut it off for aesthetics, but you can leave it on if you want. So I did cut it off and you can see it's still getting brown, but we did go on a almost 2-week vacation, so she was neglected for like 2 weeks. So there's that. I guess we will have to wait it out and see if it improves or not. The internet refuses to tell me exactly how much water to give her, so it's a guessing game every day. If you remember, she was in the corner over there, and she's now here, which isn't really ideal because she's not in direct sunlight. So every day I basically move her like right there to get some sunlight from that window. Do you see how much love and dedication I'm giving to this plant? I just wish it was reciprocated. Okay, why don't you love me? Why? So this is the computer station over here, and if you remember, it was over there in that corner where the TV is. I really do love this layout. Let me try to get a wider shot so you can see like how it's all laid out. So it's pretty nice, wide and open, which I love. We did lose access to that door there, but we do have another side door, so that's fine. But I like how open and clean everything looks like under there. It's very nice and clean and open. This here needs to fix. ignore it. Or maybe just ignore the clutter that's in it. It would have been really nice if it had a door there, but another day, another time. So based on this layout, we won't be able to fit a dining table because any more furniture than this will just be way too cluttered. The only thing we are considering getting, we also put this mirror here, which I love, to get like a last glance before you leave the house. So this is perfect. I love having this mirror here. But the only thing we're considering putting would be some bar stools right here. If I can back up a little bit. So this is the space. There's this, you can put bar stools like all around, but I think this space here might be too small if you put bar stools here. But we could put it like there, like 2, just for us to eat, because right now we eat on the couch, and you know, that's just a mistake waiting to happen. Oh, and if you remember, we had a red ottoman in the corner over there. We were thinking about buying a cover for it to match this set, like a gray cover to match this set, and let it blend in to just increase the sitting area in this space. But we don't really have guests over that much, and we thought it would clutter this area too much, so we just use it in our bedroom instead. So there's that, and that's it for our new space. Tell me, do you guys like it? Do you like our new space? We are very at home here, and we really love it. Tell me if you have any recommendations to improve the layout. We did move this sectional like different directions to see which one works best, and we figured this one does, and I really like this open space that it leaves right here. So tell me if you have any recommendations. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so that you don't miss any of my future videos. Bye guys. Oh, it doesn't have legs. Wow, it looks nice and comfy.
It feels nice.